Are you scared to hit the record button on the camera? Do you know that video works, but maybe you don't know how to get started? In today's video, I'm going to do a deep dive into the psychology of why more real estate agents aren't using video in their business, but also to let you know that you can use video in every aspect of your business. It's not just about becoming YouTube famous or TikTok famous. I'm going to teach you how to use video in your client care, in your lead generation, in your lead conversion efforts. My name is Lars Hedenborg, one of the co-founders of Real Estate Game Changers, where we teach agents how to grow and scale their businesses so they can achieve time and money freedom. So let's get after it. So first of all, why does it even matter? This conversation about using video in your business. I am a firm believer, even though I'm not YouTube famous, you might not find me on TikTok, that being able to communicate with another person via video is the future of your real estate business. I feel like if you don't get this nailed and at least consider taking me up on a 31-day video challenge, which I'll talk about here in a little bit, you're gonna miss the mark when it comes to doubling, tripling, quadrupling your real estate business. Video is here to stay. You are likely a massive consumer of video, right? You're on the platforms, TikTok and Instagram, you're on YouTube, right? You're consuming video and the stats do not lie. You could just go to Google and type in video marketing statistics 2023. You will find a ton of resources and articles and all the statistics you need to back up my claim that video is where the future of business is at. It drives everything in your business. And I'm talking about everything from lead generation to lead conversion, to client care, to communicating with clients during a transaction, to yes, potentially being on YouTube. I think that's really important. Yes, using it on social media platforms, but also in your Clients for Life program. It is a level of engagement that's not possible via text only, and it is your job to get in front of your past clients and your future clients via video. The game we're playing in real estate has changed forever, right? Gone are the days where you could service a client and then expect to get referrals just because you did a good job. The landscape in terms of information overload, your past clients, people that know you, maybe like you, maybe trust you, they're not thinking of you because they're bombarded with news and videos and YouTube and social, and their attention span is not what it used to be. So when it comes to using video in your business, it's your job to stay top of mind with your clients and just understand that the top of your business funnel, all the things you can do to get people interested in using you as their agent, video has to infiltrate all of it and every point of the journey. The game we're playing in real estate has changed forever. Gone are the days where you could just do a good job for a client and they will refer their colleague or their neighbor to do business with you, right? They have forgotten that they bought a home because they're back on social media, they're back on YouTube. The attention span of consumers and our friends and family these days is completely zero, right? They're just bombarded with life and the 24/7 news cycle and the distractions of social media and YouTube. So it's your job, every aspect of either it's your Clients for Life program or your top of funnel lead generation, just to start to use video. There's one thing I want to challenge you to do. Very, very simple. It's for the next 31 days. Just go live on your personal Facebook page. That's all you need to do. Drop a comment below this video and say 31 and done and give us your email address and we'll send you over prompts, things that you can talk about for 31 days in a row. No obligation whatsoever. I just want to get this little cheat sheet in your hands so you can have confidence that you'll be able to come up with things to talk about. And I'll give you sort of the breakdown of how you do a video on a Facebook Live here in a minute, but just know that we're here to help you. That's why we call ourselves Real Estate Game Changers. We want to change the game of real estate for you forever, and video is going to be a big part of it. All right, so there's a few things that you need to know when it comes to using video to drive sales in your business. Number one, it is a time multiplier. I mentioned it earlier that I could have an hour into recording a video, right? Maybe today I had the tech failure, right? It took me about 30 minutes to reorganize my setup here. My computer failed. So that's probably an extra 30 minutes, normally about 15 minutes of prep time for the topic, 15 minutes to record. The editors take over from there. So all in, I've got about an hour in this video. This video, hopefully it's going to get 100 or 200 or maybe 1,000 hours of view time. I don't expect it to go viral, but I can put an hour into a video and it can turn into 1,000 multiplier in terms of the multiplier of time in versus view time out. So that is massive. There's nothing else like it in business. Number two is that you need to figure out a way to become the attractive character. Now, this is not what you think it is. This is you sort of being yourself when it comes to how you present yourself on video. You know, I have made some flubs in this video and it was edited, you know, so it's not perfect, but you being yourself on video means that you can make a mistake. You can be your authentic self. You can talk about, you know, your dog being being not well. You could talk about the struggles you're having with your physical fitness or your diet struggles or your weight loss journey, or it's not all about just a one-dimensional person. It's about everything. It's holistically like, who are you and what's going to make you attract people? What's going to make you draw people in? And that's just you being yourself. Number three is there's a simple equation to the rhythm of the videos that I'm going to challenge you to create. Every 3 to 4 days, you're going to offer some sort of call to action. But before those calls to action, you're going to just offer something of value or something interesting or something personal about yourself. So day one could be, you know, I had a fight with my spouse. We made up, don't worry, but here's what we disagreed about. You know, I like chocolate ice cream. She likes vanilla ice cream. Something like that. What do you prefer? Right? Something very lighthearted. Day two could be, you know, hey guys, if you're anything like me, I'm hard charging in business. I want to show up as a husband or dad. And I struggle to put my workouts first and I stress eat and my weight is showing it. You know, give me a, I'm with you and feel your pain in the comments below if you have any advice for me, if you can relate to me, and also if you have any advice for me. That's day two, right? Day three could be something about future. I'm kind of go through the 7 F's, finance, future, fitness, family, those sorts of things, fun. It could be future. It could be, I was talking to Julie, my wife, the other day. We were talking about what's it going to be like in 5 years or so when our kids are out of the house. Where do we want to live? What are we, so maybe comment below. Where are you in the journey? Are you empty nesters? Have you not had kids yet? Are you single, living the life of freedom? Something like that. And day 4 is the right hook. It's like, hey, you guys probably know I'm in real estate. The market is crazy right now. A lot of my friends and family and past clients have been reaching out and they want to know what their home is worth. They want to make a move, but they feel like they can't make a move because they don't know if they'll be able to buy or let go of this mortgage at this great rate or whatever. Reach out to me, just DM me and connect with me, and I'll be happy to give you a free home eval, right? So that's a right hook. It's by a book by Gary Vee called Jab, 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 Right Hook. So the right hook is the call to action. It's very specific, right? So hopefully that gives you a little idea how to format the videos. You're not going to come out and say, I listed a home, I worked with a buyer, people don't want to hear that. So make sure you're aware of that. Number 4, you just want to talk to a friend. As I'm talking to the camera right now, I'm imagining that there's just someone on the other side and we're just having a conversation. It makes it infinitely easier. I know you're going to turn on the camera. I know you're going to get nervous. That's why I love Facebook Live, because you just keep going in those moments. But just think of it like you're talking to a friend, and like, what would a real estate friend of mine, would they want to know about using video in their business, right? They'd want to know that nobody's going to see the videos to start. They're going to want to know that get through 100 of them before you judge yourself on if they're good or not. They're going to want to know, don't worry about the technology, right? The technology isn't the thing that matters. Use your iPhone, use a lavalier smart Lav Plus from Rode, right? You're just talking to another human being on the other side. Talk to a friend. Number 5 is that you want to embrace imperfection. This is a little bit close to the attractive character where you want to figure out a way to draw people into you. But this is like outright, you need to realize that people want to see the real you. And so the more real and authentic you are without being like brash and overly like politicized or anything like that, just let people into the real you, the struggles. Where do you struggle with your fitness? Where do you struggle with your diet, with your parenting, with your, being married, with your faith, with your, whatever in business, right? Where are you struggling? And what mistakes have you made that maybe somebody can pick up on? And it's gonna get you that much more in alignment with other people. They're gonna be drawn in because they're seeing the real you versus those that are out there on video that are like, hey, this watch cost 250 grand. And, I just bought my second Lamborghini because the first one was the base model. Like that is not, if that's you and that's who you want to attract and that's your gig, I guess it's okay. But truth be told, there are a lot of people renting high-end cars and recording videos and renting Airbnbs that they couldn't afford for a one-day shoot to act like they're living this life that isn't really them. So embrace who you are, embrace imperfection, and don't overthink this. Number 6, just hit record. So the 31-day Facebook challenge, Facebook Live challenge, just go live 2 to 3, maybe 4 minutes, and you're just going to talk about something. Rotate through 5 different topics. Real estate is one of them. Working out is one of them. Diet, maybe crypto, maybe personal finance, maybe family, right? Just rotate through 5 topics. Go to ChatGPT and say, hey, give me 31 video topics for a real estate agent or for a parent or and you can get ideas like crazy. I did that the other day and I think I had like 1,000 ideas or something crazy. There is not a shortage of things to talk about. It could be, I just read this book, right? This book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, transformed the way I think about habits, good and bad. And here's a quote from the book, and here's why I think you should read it. If you do read it, let me know what you think of it. That could be a whole Facebook Live. It could be less than a minute, right? We don't want to overthink these videos. We just want to hit the record button. All right, so there's just a few tactical and practical tips I have for you as you hopefully take on this 31-day Facebook Live challenge. Don't overthink the technology. Yes, I do have a nice camera there that does the fuzzy background. This is what you're going to use. You're going to use this iPhone, maybe, I don't have it handy, but maybe a tripod, maybe get the Rode Smart Lav Plus lavalier mic with a little extension, and just keep it simple. Do not overcomplicate this. On cinematic mode, the videos from my iPhone look very similar to this video, right? I like tech and I like messing around, and it took me a while to set up this like YouTube studio. Do not do that. Do not let the tech get in the way of you committing to using video in your business. That's number 1. Number 2 is the challenge is just intended for you to get comfortable using video. I want you to think about how you can use video in every aspect of your business. When you have a buyer that's searching on your search engine site for homes, and they're looking at $600,000 homes, and they won't answer your text, and they won't answer their phone, they won't respond to an email, try shooting a BombBomb video or a Loom video where you hold up a sign with their name. Hey, Steve, just want to connect with you. I'm not going to bite you. Something funny, pattern interrupt, right? Somebody getting a video email from you will change the way that they perceive you. Now, they may already have like their spouse is a real estate agent, and that's why they're not responding. But we have had agents on our team convert leads by just going that extra mile and sending them a video message. That's one example. Another example could be make it a point at every point in the real estate transaction journey, you could pre-record videos. So you could pre-record a video. Now that we're under contract on your listing, here are the next things that are going to happen. Now that we just took your listing, here's the next things that are going to happen. Now that we got to the closing table, here's how our Clients for Life program works. You could spend maybe a half a day recording a dozen videos that explain every part of the buying and selling process in your business. And you could use those videos over and over and over again. And remember, you're just using this. This is the only tool that you will need to be able to pull this off. And the last thing I'll say is that you should have fun doing this, right? I remember I took a video of me in a cryo tank. This is where it's like negative a gajillion degrees and they freeze your body for 3 minutes and it's supposed to do something healthy. And essentially I just went in there and I had the attendant take a video of me as I shot like, hey, I do this because I'm stressed. It's supposed to bring down my stress. I don't know if it works, but I'm freezing. And it was a lot of fun. I went to a local Clean Juice, which is just a juice bar here locally in my market. And I just shot a video about what I think of Clean Juice. They're a Christian-owned business. I think it's cool. I love their mission. I love their products. I've done a monthly market overview. So a local, a national, and then local market overview every month, same day, 10th or 11th of every month, or the second Monday of every month, I think is what I pinned it to. Maybe 15, 20 minutes. I would get 1,000 plus views on a local market update. And then you're just in conversation with Facebook friends. I'd go live on Facebook and then I would send out that recording to in our email newsletter, right? So again, I'm shooting it once and I'm getting 1,000 plus views. I'm emailing it out to hundreds of past clients, right? So you can turn these assets into a 10x, 100x multiplier of your time. Just think about every aspect of the business and how you can integrate video into it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video today talking about how to use video in your real estate business. Take the challenge, commit to 31 days straight of Facebook Live videos, and you will be blown away by two things: the amount of interaction that you'll get from people that know you, and also the amount of conversations that you'll be in with folks that are looking to buy or sell. And I guess there's a third thing. This will build a muscle in you that will propel you into levels of growth in your business that you never thought was possible. We'll see you on the next video.